This is Team ESCKAZ and Team All Kinds of Everything. There's only two of us today because everybody else is always super busy. Keith, thoughts on yesterday?
Oh, yes. Well, I think yesterday was more about the things that went wrong than the things that went right.
Absolutely. Cyprus particular, Portugal in particular.
I thought Cyprus is there or thereabouts, a little tweaking here and there. Portugal needs a lot of work, and my understanding is that RTP and Conan didn't get any of the changes that they wanted. It looked dreadful on screen, and it really pains me to say this because I love the Portuguese.
I know, you're really Portuguese by default, really.
I am, yeah. I'm kind of a Lusophile, we call ourselves.
Okay.
And the other one, Estonia. Estonia was they're using a stage gimmick of augmented reality where they're putting a second version of the thing, and it went completely wrong yesterday. Yeah. So it ends up looking like that he's miming bad.
I also think he's not the strongest vocalist in the world.
No, I think he's fine as a vocalist, but and I think he's got charisma, and there's enough in the song that it doesn't need this augmented reality. So why bring in trickery that you don't need? Keep it simple.
Big surprise for me yesterday was Georgia. This has really gone up in my estimation since we got here. Not a huge fan of the song, but I think it's staged very well, and I think this is going to sneak into the final.
It's very Georgian. You need to be a Eurovision fan to understand that reference. It isn't playing to an international audience. It's playing to what they do well. Sometimes that travels well, sometimes it didn't. I loved last year's entry more, and it didn't. This year, I don't know, but it's staged perfectly. And the one I'm going to call now is the one that really hit me yesterday. Australia, I thought was terrific, and I can't stand the song.
Yeah, I'm really not a fan of the song either. And I had that down as a non-qualifier before I came here. But neither staging, I've seen the staging, and I thought, well, weaker semi, this could probably go through. It will sneak through, I'm sure. So
I'm going to give you a betting tip, and I think if you can get good odds, Australia to win the semi-final.
I'm not sure about the winning now. Well, let me just have a quick look at the list. Iceland.
No, I don't think. I think Iceland. I think the tide is going out for Iceland here, in my opinion.
Okay, so two that were particularly weak yesterday was Montenegro and Finland. Montenegro, I'm sorry, it's a bit of a mess on stage. It's 6 people doing their own thing. Finland, his vocal is still not there.
And the staging
the staging is poor. I mean, they seem to be having fun with it, but I think they're in serious danger.
And they're second and third in the running order. 2 dreadful spots in the running order, not qualifying either of them.
Okay. Poland?
They have. I think the girls are terrific vocally, but they're clearly not used to choreography. And because they're a vocal group, you don't need to be dancing or whipping off your veil or whatever. And they've kept it reasonably simple. If they can get it down where they just do it right, I think this is one that will make the final. Another disappointment for me, Slovenia.
Yeah, Slovenia was disappointing for me, but again, I'm probably not a fan of the song. But one that was good for me was Hungary, and for you?
Hungary did what it was, did what was said on the box. It did what I expected it to do. It didn't overly impress me. But I think it's qualifying.
Okay. And Serbia, finally.
Serbia's fantastic.
Yes, she's a great vocalist, right?
Terrific. She's one of the few vocalists who's perfect vocally, delivers down the camera, believes in herself, believes in her song, and it's very powerful. It's the best Balkan entry by a mile this year.
Keith, what are you looking forward to most today?
I'm looking forward most probably to the first view of the 6 automatic finalists, particularly Italy.
And Israel, really?
Oh, and Israel. I love Israel as well, even though the Israelis that I'm speaking to have very little faith in their song. What else? I want to see Ireland, obviously. I believe
Have you seen Ireland yet?
I haven't seen Ireland.
You are in for a treat, Keith.
Well, I do know, speaking to people who were talking to the delegation, I haven't met the delegation yet, that they weren't quite happy with what would happen in the first rehearsal.
Let's throw everything at it.
Okay. Well,
I will come back to you later for your thoughts on Ireland, and on that note, I think we'll finish.
Well, I'm always honest.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Thank you.